What?
Rubber ball.
Hey, Thomas. Right.
One.
We have a different motion.
My eyes.
I'm pretty perfect. Getting ready for trick or treaters. 1-0. All right, I'm calling this meeting. All right, first on the agenda is the roll call.
Mayor Becker,
Here.
trustee Peterson,
Here.
trustee Smith,
Here.
trustee Weber, trustee Valentine,
Here.
trustee Markle,
Here.
trustee Silver,
Here.
Deborah.
All right, and we can continue. Next on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion?
Motion to approve the agenda. Whatever.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, that motion passed. Any announcements?
Happy Halloween.
All right, next on the agenda is new business. Can I have a motion for new business?
I move that we go into executive session pursuant to sections 246402, subsection 4C, and 246402, subsection 4G of Colorado Revised Statute for discussion of matters required to be kept confidential pursuant to CRS section 2472204-3A11, and for consideration of documents submitted by non-finalist applicants for the town's chief executive officer position, which are protected by the mandatory non-disclosure provisions of the Colorado Open Records Act, specifically to discuss screening committee recommendations regarding the initiation of interview and processes and procedures for the selection of a town administrator, and that in addition to the mayor and members of the board of trustees, the executive session include the following persons, town administrator, clerk Corinne Ferguson.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Close. All right, that motion passes. We are in executive session.
So then, once you're in here, you go to more, breakout room, assign automatically, assign manually, and then create. And then this is the one, and we're gonna assign, and we're both going in. Open. All right, and so now we've all been, now you hit join. Yeah.
What's that?
It's got longer.
Hi, Corinne.
Time is now 4:43 p.m. and the executive session has been concluded.
Hold on, I have to give her back control.
She needs to report down. All right, sorry. Okay.
No. Hmm. That's because of my computer. There we go. Can you take it?
There were four of us voting today and none of us got accosted by guns or cameras.
Oh.
Put the Dropbox out here.
Oh. I wanted to see if you get accosted by anything.
We're very happy about that.
Yes.
At least we're not in Arizona.
Oh, God.
Read.
You're
Do the opposite, stand by the voting booth and give out candy.
Okay, the time is now 4:44 p.m. And the executive session has been concluded. The participants in the executive session were trustee Smith, trustee Knudsen, trustee Markle, trustee Smith, town administrator
Still.
Ferguson. Ferguson, trustee Valentine, and Mayor Beck. For the record, if any person who participated in the executive session believes that any substantial discussion of any matters not included in the motion to go into executive session occurred during the executive session, or that improper action occurred during the executive session in violation of the open meetings law, I would ask that you state your concerns for the record. Hearing none, the next agenda item is probably a motion to, I can decide, motion to
Discussion.
I could take a stab at it.
go.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that the 6 candidates who were reviewed and the 2 others that were proposed by trustees be Zoom interviewed by the board in order to determine finalists for town administrator.
Is there a second? Discussion? All right, all in favor?
I,
Since it was an executive session, obviously we can't go into much detail, but just so that the public is aware where we are in the process. We have many applicants for the position. We had some recommendations based on the consultants that helped us out. Some trustees would like to see additional interviews in addition to that list. And so in order to make sure that everybody has their chance, we're going to be interviewing, I think, 8 people. Yeah, 8 people from whom we will determine some finalists. Beyond that, I don't know how finalists get chosen, but that's where we are in the process.
All right, thank you. Yes. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, the motion passes.
Yeah, is John with us? Did he?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, good. I didn't hear him.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do is have everybody check their calendars. You go get my phone. Okay. To see what days he might be available for the scheduling of those, what we're calling the interim interviews, interim candidates, meaning they are not finalists. So if you can maybe just. We're into November.
I can tell you right now, I have the 2nd through the 5th. And actually the 4th, I am committed on the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Hang on 1 second, let me write that down.
So what did you say? Penny?
2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I'm open
Oh, next week?
for next week, but then 5th and 6th, I'm on the ambulance.
So that's this week. Wait, what day is this?
This is this week.
Yeah, that's this week.
Okay,
And we're trying to get it done before the 8th.
Yeah.
And then on 7th, we have the town facilities tour. And then the 8th is town meeting. And I, for one, don't think that I can sit through 8 hours of interviews and then town meeting too.
So again, your days are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and not,
Not 5th.
right, not 7th and 8th, and then, well,
7th and
hopefully
8th.
we don't have to go out to the 9th. But can you make the 9th?
I hope not.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Well, yeah, because I agree. I think the 7th and 8th would be tough. All right.
I can do the 2nd and 3rd.
You know, this is that.
That's the 31st.
This is 2 days away. I'm gonna try to get people. This is not gonna be easy.
No, it's not.
How are you doing on 2nd, 3rd?
2nd and 3rd, I'm fine.
Okay.
The 4th. Yeah, I have spotty. I can do here and there, but not much.
So
The 7th,
that's what we would rather do it. So 7th, 4th is kind of out for you. Would it be very difficult to fill in with times?
yeah, so what I've got is, I've got, an hour and a half commitment at 9:15, then I've got an appointment in Delta for another hour at 2:30. Well, the afternoon's gone after, yeah, figure 1 o'clock on the afternoon's gone.
Okay, how about what's
The 5th or the 4th is Friday, yeah. So that's out.
we could do the 7th in the afternoon, maybe after the
Yeah,
tour.
I've got an appointment.
Okay, so 2nd and 3rd, and remember, we also have to determine our interview. Right.
Yeah.
Still, and we only have tomorrow to do that if we start scheduling for the 2nd. And I have some stuff I have to do tomorrow, so.
Yeah, Tuesday probably not good.
Yeah, I think that's a little too soon.
Is there any
Yeah.
reason,
Well, even Wednesday.
why can't we interview on a Saturday? The candidates probably available.
I'm unavailable. I'm on call.
Oh,
And I'm pretty sure that I'll be out.
yeah.
Yeah,
So Rick is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 9th, and we're discounting the 7th and the 8th. We're taking them off the list because of the tour
right.
in the morning and the trustee meeting on the 8th. So
2nd.
4th. Mary's not available on the 4th, but
Oh, so the 2nd.
2nd, 3rd, but the 2nd, that's assuming I get you all questions and everybody agrees.
And
John is-
it's available, but not really sure.
And I don't know about John.
So
You're
so-
muted, John.
a whole day of marathon interviews would
Well,
be,
they're our hiring committee. Why can't they figure the questions out?
That's true.
that's a good point.
That's true.
Because that's not. It's Halloween.
Okay, how far are we?
So, Madam Mayor,
For some reason, it's not unmuting him.
Oh, dear.
I'm,
Can you chat?
are you catching me now?
Should I call him and put him on speaker?
Maybe.
All right, there.
Okay. Who's got there? How about?
Me.
Okay, now try.
Hold on.
Can you,
This is gonna be one for the history books on YouTube.
Done.
can you hear me now? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
You are, okay. I was getting this weird feedback. All right, so the fourth would be very bad. I've got this memorial service thingy on Saturday. It might be difficult to do a whole marathon day's worth, but I don't want to hold things back. The 7th would be great, 8th would be great, 9th would be great. So that puts me back to maybe second, third would probably be better. And I will do what I can. I definitely want to be part of the process. Did that come through? Thumbs up?
Yeah,
I
Okay,
heard the
okay.
9th and the 3rd.
Well, the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Well, the
the
8th,
following week,
the
those
8th
are
is-
fine.
the 8th is our trustee meeting.
Oh, I know, and I certainly
I don't
heard the objections.
Okay,
So that probably won't happen. I get that.
okay,
And then the 3rd would probably be, second or third, the 3rd being better would be where I could do the most that I could.
okay. Let's see. Yeah, Rick, what about you, Thomas?
I will be out of town, for the 1st through the 3rd, but I should be able to do, I mean, it's a Zoom interview, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I should be able to, participate over Zoom. And beyond that, I don't have any exclusive, scheduled events.
Okay. So you would also be available on the 9th,
Yes.
okay? 10th too, if we have to go out, is everybody available on the 10th?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The 8th is my birthday,
Oh,
but.
well,
Wouldn't that be a great way to spend your birthday, Kyle?
Well, it's a town meeting, so I'll be.
make the date,
Works for me too.
10th works for you too, thank you.
So what did you?
We're looking at primarily the 3rd
It's good.
is coming across.
It's good.
3rd is good, and then we are looking at the 9th
It would have to be after like 9:30 on the 9th.
after 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am good for,
could we split it between those 2 days?
I think we'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we could do it all. But I guess we'll have to see, well, it'll depend on the candidates. Okay.
Anything.
Wonderful to do next evening. Evenings, you can, it's hard work.
Yep.
Since you're gonna do an interview.
Yeah.
Then you got fans.
Yeah, and I'm good for, is everybody good for evenings,
Yes.
all those
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me, wait, not Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesday's out.
Okay, 3rd, not an evening, not an
That's
evening.
Wednesday.
Yep,
Third is Thursday.
no, the 3rd is Thursday.
Oh,
Wednesday,
second.
second, I think the second's off our list.
Okay.
So 3rd is okay in the evening.
Mhm.
Any of those days are okay in the evenings for everybody?
Yeah, anything except Wednesdays.
Except Tuesday, the 8th.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Wednesdays too.
Well, here, what?
And we almost.
Resignation process again.
And write a letter. Don't forget to write your letter.
All right, I think, John, I think we've got enough dates to go by to try to get some interviews set up. So we'll go forth and prosper. So I wanted, if I could give an update on the clerk position.
Sure.
It is in 9 different platforms, CML, Colorado Municipal Clerks Association, Pueblo Captain, Grand Junction Sentinel, also online through them, High Country Shopper, in print, online, Durango Herald, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, it will be published 7 times. The Shopper in Grand Junction, it's running now, the DCI, the next, it was in Wednesday, it'll be the next 2 Wednesdays, and the Montrose Daily Press, 10:25 to 11:12. So we have 2 online and the rest are in publication pretty much, and then, but we have, no one has applied except one person as an administrator, but I haven't gotten back to her.
So I got an email from a lady. who
Yes,
Said
She's the one.
Oh,
She
she's the
just
one.
needs to fill out the town application too.
All right.
But we have no applications. And the thought is that the rate of pay may be too low.
So didn't we have the same kind of problem with the administrator too, is that it was slow starting and then it picked up?
Yeah, I should go look. I have all the dates. Hang on one second. When they came in. So I feel like it wasn't this much of a lag. Because the first publications started, we've been online with the shopper. There's been several publications already. The Pueblo Chieftain was yesterday. Sentinel, 2 days, Shopper, 1 print online, Durango Herald, 3 days. Grand Junction Shopper since the 27th, DCI since the 26th, once, 1 a week. Montrose 25, it's been on CML as of, I think 10/21, and it's on CMCA quite soon too. So November 14th. So I can't remember the first, we started getting applications on September 4th. Actually, August 23rd was the first one. And then there was a flurry beginning on September 4th. So there was a bit of a lag.
What was the closing date on that?
September 30th.
So I think the other thing you brought up is that, do we need to close out our other ads?
Right.
And I don't think we need to run our ads.
Okay. I'll close them all out. It's only 3 left.
So I think we should wait at least another week before we get too worried. Yeah,
So I don't know, I'm not familiar with the proper way to do it, or if it would be ethical, I guess. But we have a list of applicants for administrators, some of which will not be administrators. Would it be appropriate to contact those people and see if they're interested in clerk instead?
Not on that, because that's not something you do. It's very unprofessional.
Okay.
and I think too, I mean, it's such a different position.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah. I'm not a very professional guy, so I don't always think.
So,
Well, I ran the.
And you defense across my.
North Dakota, so.
Right.
I was the HR guy. No.
so let's see what happens by the time we have our meeting.
Okay.
Next week.
Make a decision then.
Right, and then we can make a decision about it. We're gonna. And then maybe we expand our search to our neighboring states or across the mountains or whatever.
And I'll put together a list of all the outlets where it is.
Okay.
And email it to you all and hopefully I can get you in time to put it in the packet if you want.
Okay.
FYI, just so people know.
Okay. All right, anything else we need to do? Yes. Yes, sir.
We plan to set a special meeting to come back to discuss your interim administrator options. You may want to do that now.
Yes. Well, you guys are gonna contact the other person?
Tomorrow,
Okay,
hopefully.
you guys want to try and set another special meeting with 24 hours notice? What do we got? Tomorrow's the first.
I have the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's different time for me.
Yeah. So if we could do it, we could do it, not tomorrow, but Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes.
Second out for me. Third.
Thursday is when you're starting your regular interviews.
We're hoping.
Earlier in the day, maybe you could do it in the day. You could do it remote. You could do it Zoom. You don't have to.
That's true too.
It's just an executive session, I guess, to discuss offering someone or not.
So would somebody like to move to set an executive session for?
I move that we hold an executive session on the 3rd. Is 4 o'clock okay for everybody?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, that motion passes. We have an executive session set for Thursday, November, to be on, if it's Zoom or in person.
To be clear, that's a special meeting.
Right.
Session.
And, yeah, do we want it?
On the 3rd.
Oh, we don't have to have an executive session.
For the interim?
Yeah, we do.
Good.
Yes, you're discussing
Discussing.
negotiating a contract.
All right, okay. All right.
Okay, so, but with the executive session.
It's a special meeting with an executive session for the purpose to discuss the interim town administrator.
And
Yes,
one, do you want to do that in person
yes, or do we want to do
or
it via
via Zoom? And two, do you want any additional conversation regarding
Oh.
contract for
Is for
me? I was trying to think of a different way to say that. To continue with any kind of carryover. It's based on that decision, so you may not need it, but if you want to, you need to put it on.
Yep. Are we good with that language?
I think so.
I think it's pretty broad.
Yeah, and I think it's just for personnel issues regarding.
Yeah, the purpose of the special meeting is for town administrator coverage until we make a hire. That's essentially what we're talking about.
So that's set in stone Thursday at 4 p.m.
Yep.
Or
Wednesday at 4 p.m.
On
No, Thursday the third, yeah. Always say.
Sorry.
As long as you guys don't interview at 4 o'clock on Thursday, okay?
I scratched the board down
Thank you.
together. Because I could possibly do that.
It's like a scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much covered by.
Yeah, and just, I mean, this is time intensive, it just has to be. There's no way around it, so.
All right. If there's nothing else. We got Richard?
Okay.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, and John, while you're still there, can I call you when I get home?
Yes.